What's up, boys and girls? We're live. Got a little day baseball going right now. And I was just telling Smitty I'm so annoyed on our early betting show for Bet Openly with me and Gino. I loved Hendricks K's. I didn't get a chance to go over and make it official because I was so busy. His line was 3.5, and he struck out 8 Giants today. Fun. All right. Well, we got an interesting pitching slate tonight, Smitty. A lot of big names, a lot of big arms. And so we're just going to start at the top. We'll do the big guys first. Let's get Garrett Cole out of the way. What are your thoughts with Cole coming back? First matchup versus Baltimore. How are you feeling here?
I think the price is fine, but I'm not really getting there. I'm way below the field. I don't like the matchup, and I just kind of want to see it first before I roster him.
I can appreciate that. I talked about it in my article. I think I'm really considering doing Povich, Cole, just pitch stack one lineup. Just because I get he's on a pitch count. I get it's Baltimore. But man, like 9K, sub 10% Cole, I'm just like, I can't. I keep staring at it. It's like I get it's his first game back. I get he's going to be limited. I get it's Baltimore. Like all the things say why, but it's 9K Cole at sub 10%. Like it's man, it's messing with me.
Yeah, he won't be that price again all year.
Never. Right? Like it's only that because again, first game back, pitch count. I get it, but man, and it's Baltimore, right? Like if this was like the Sox, he wouldn't be right. He'd be 30%. Yeah. So, again, it's just, man, you don't get too many of these chances to grab a guy that could break the slate on any night. So, we see Ragan's ownership just continuing to rise. Where are you landing on him versus the field?
I'm about right with the field right now. He's my highest exposed pitcher. There's not a lot of holes to poke. We see Marsh get blown up, but him and Reagans are completely different pitchers.
Yeah, that's not a fair comparison. So,
no.
Same. Reagans will make my pool. What I'm hoping is like in SE, I think a lot of people are going to try to grab a Hunter Brown with him, a Taj with him, a Povich with him. A Bobby Miller with them. I think one of the ways to get unique with Cole, with Raggins, that is to go 2 high-priced pitchers on DK if you go that route. And then for me, I like that because it's the Astros, Crochet's ownership's way down. I get it. The Astros don't K a ton, but man, you can argue Crochet's been the best pitcher in baseball the last 2 months now, right? And his stats back it up. He's only 9,200. He's sub 15%. I'm definitely going to play some Crochet today.
Yeah, me too. He's my second highest exposed pitcher right now, so I really like getting there. I'm about double the field on him, and he'll probably make my main lineup.
Yeah, it's at that price, it's going to be hard for me to not go there. I don't trust Gausman yet, even though he projects really nice. I'd play him at GPP, but he's not going to make my 3 max.
Yeah, I like him. I don't know. Boston's just weird. You never know. They'll go off against anyone, so I don't really trust it.
It's that's my issue on this slate. It's a coin flip. Yeah. I think he's a great value at $8,300. I don't hate playing him. And if Boston ownership gets up, I'm okay with it. It's there. There's some other guys, this mid-pack guys I'd rather go, right? Same thing. Another interesting spot is Bobby Miller for me, right? Again, Bobby's back. It's Coors, so it's his first game. He's going to be pitch counted, but Miller Cole is really interesting to me. I don't think anybody's going to stack that too much on DK. So I think that could be because they're going to be pitch count worried, right? And if they both have efficient outings, it's a way to get pretty different.
Yeah, I agree. I like that.
We just got the Rays lineup. Joe Ryan's projection just went up a little bit more. What do you think of Big Joe today?
I actually am not playing him. He didn't make my pool.
Yeah, I want the. I'm going to take a couple Tampa guys, probably smaller stacks, but I'm probably going to play the other side of that game because of ownership.
Yep.
Ownership flattening out a little bit, but we're still there. And then what about Freddie? What are you going to do with him versus the Angel?
I like Freddie. I like targeting the Angels with righties. And he just has the K potential. He could go out there and get 10 Ks, but it's also the Angels, so you never know. They're pesky.
Yeah, it's been an interesting spot for me. So um, I get a lot of people are going to go to Taj today at 8K. Um, for me, it's the one I'm going to avoid. I Hunter Brown's been way better. He'll make my 20 max, but he probably won't make my 3 max pool. If his ownership gets right at 20, he might make he might make my 3 max because the Sox K enough. But man, my issue with Brown has always been his pitch count so high, so fast, right? Like it's not he'll get 90 pitches in 4 innings. Like he just if he can learn to control that, he'd be there. And another interesting spot is full stack pitch that game, right? Go Crochet Brown for me. I'm considering that as well.
Yeah, I like that. I think Brown looks like probably one of the best value pitchers. I like Taj a little bit, but I think I like the Twins more.
Yeah, I'd rather go that side in that game. Um, all right, let's get to some lineups here. Get to that page. Give me one sec here. Sorry, I closed the wrong tab, everybody. So, all right, lineups. Right, we saw what happened to Judge last night. Um, the total 7.5. You heard I like the pitching. I like the Baltimore side a little bit in this game against Colt just because it is his first game back and they could get to the pen early. Santander's been on fire, or Hearns hit well, Gunner, right? So I don't hate going, Cows are some lefty bats today on the Baltimore side.
Yeah, this game's not real appealing. I have pieces of both teams, mainly just mini stacks or one offs. My highest exposed out of the game's Juan Soto.
Yeah, I can understand that. And then for me, bat wise, I'm not really going to the Blue Jays or the Sox today. Game doesn't really interest me.
Yeah, I hardly have any.
All right, so you said you like the 20s. What do you like in there? I mean, obviously Royce. What else you like in there today?
I like Royce and Austin Martin. I know he's batting ninth, but he's still cheap. And Larnick and Correa. Those are probably my top bats from there.
Okay, yeah, it's I'm indifferent there. I'm not one way or another. I can argue both sides. I like Lowe. Again, the Lowe brothers, right? Like, give me some of those lefties. Still annoyed. I pivoted off of Rosarina last night because of the weather, and his first bat up, he's a 3-run jack. That was not fun. I want to go back to Globe Life today instead. I want to go attack Heaney, right? Give me all the lefties, and then JD Martinez owns Heaney in his lifetime. Go look at him. Like, he's just crushed him. Pete, I really like the Mets today. I'm all in on the Mets.
Yeah, I'm overweight on the Mets too. Lindor's my highest exposed, but I have exposure to all of them, pretty healthy amount. So I like the Mets side.
Yeah, and for me, it's their big three, right? Martinez, Lindor, Alonso, and then give me Nimmo, Bader, some Vientos, and some Alvarez. I'll mix all that in. So I'll have that all there. I'm indifferent to the Rangers side. They just haven't been. We got them last night. We got the Smith home run. I don't hate their projections, but I don't love their projections today either.
Yeah, I'm not really getting there.
So, yeah, I mean, I'd rather fill out some of these lineups with some of the Rays and Twins at their price, right? And be able to fill those in. You heard me. I'm not really interested in the Astros or the Sox. I like the pitching in that game. total 7. So I'm good with being there.
Yeah, that's where I'm at too. I don't really love either side.
Dodgers total only 7.5, but Shohei back to 7K. Again, if you can make it work, play him. Hard to not like Hernandez again, but he's 6K. I like more the lower half, right? Like I like Hayward, Rojas, Biggio, kind of just to get different, right? Like, give me, maybe you play Rojas, Hayward, Biggio at third, and Shohei, right? You get 4 Dodgers in. Just trying to be a little different than jamming Shohei, Freddie, Hernandez type thing.
Yeah, that's about where I'm at. I don't really. I mean, yeah, of course, I'd like to play the Dodgers, but I feel like you're sacrificing a lot at pitcher today if you do play them. So I'm underweight to the Dodgers. I have a little bit of Shohei, but he's just expensive, and I don't really have much Rockies exposure either.
Yeah, me neither today. I'm a Bobby Miller fan, so that's I think they got a shot at being okay there. I kind of like the under in the Brewers Angels game today, so I'm a little torn there on what to do. Like I said, Freddie can have that K upside, but the Angels have been pesky. Their lefty bats, have been decent. Like even Willie's hit for him this season. Willie's been okay. I do like Ohapi at catcher today. He's only 4,200. But I'm still indifferent on this game. I want the lineups.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at too. I want to see the lineups. I think both teams are pretty good filler stacks, but we just need to see the lineup first.
Yeah, and then I don't hate KC tonight, but I don't love this game. The total's 7. Right? Obviously, we like Ragans. I don't mind a little bit for a late pivot, but I'm not going to have much exposure there to KC today. Yeah,
I'm not either. I think they're fine. It's just they're kind of overpriced. I don't think I'll get there.
Yeah, they're overpriced for me for who else is on this slate.
Yep.
Right? Like that's like I'd rather go play the Mets. Right? And as we're looking at, let's look at some current stack ownership for the boys and girls listening. Yeah, right. I mean, we know the Dodgers are going to be chalky. See, the Blue Jays are getting up there stack-wise. So are the Brewers. So Mets are up there. That's fine. The Twins are still low. The O's are low. Angels are nothing. So I'll kind of like going that direction. And I don't hate like some like one-off Luis Robert, right, to give me like some leverage on Hunter, right? Like work some Luis Robert in your lineups, that kind of thing. I'm thinking about doing just to offset some of that Hunter ownership.
Yeah, I like that. I was just looking. The Rays are so cheap. I like the Rays.
Yeah, same. They're the Rays. Let me look at my current. They're my second highest owned right now, behind up to 20 max behind the Mets. So I can work those big Mets bats in and mix the Rays in, and them are the Twins, and get Austin Martin, Larnach, Kepler, Castro, right? Like you can work some of those guys and get access to the expensive side of some of these games that I want access to today.
Yeah, I like it.
All right. So, we always end with our moonshot. Who's going yard today?
I'm going with Royce Lewis today.
I'm going to go back to Royce since he didn't do it for me last night. So I'm going JD Martinez. I think he's grossly mispriced at FanDuel. He's plus 350. He shouldn't be today in that matchup. Like I said, he's kind of owned Heaney. So I want to take advantage of that. And on that fun sound in Smitty's background, I'm going to let him go chase one of his kiddos down who's getting into something. Yep. And we'll see you all in Discord.